And yes, Ceddy Nash is a rat. What is you talking about? I'm getting his paperwork together right now as we speak. Don't even trip. It's been about 10, 11 years. His brother don't want to release the paperwork because the brother feel like because Ceddy Nash got a platform, he has a chance with his make-believe rap career. You're not going anywhere. You haven't gone anywhere, and you won't ever go anywhere. You're 35 years old. Hang it up, bucko.
Shalom, and you're now locked in here at Israelite Talk TV, where you get nothing but the raw and the real whenever I'm in front of the camera. So make sure y'all show the page some love, like, subscribe, and share. Shalom and greetings, and welcome back to another episode here at Israelite Talk TV, where you get the full 100 whenever I'm in front of the camera and no paid media points. Now, family, boy, do we got one today, right? So y'all see the title. That's right. Ceddy Nash is declared a snitch by this woman that goes by the name, whose name is, and I hope that I'm pronouncing her name correctly, Jaleec. Jaleec is, I believe, her first name, okay? She has a YouTube channel on YouTube, right? And I'm going to leave the videos down in the description box so you guys can go check those videos out and determine for yourself if what she's saying is correct. But she declares that Ceddy Nash is a snitch, that he basically years ago spoke on some of the business on one of his brothers, you know what I'm saying, at that, one of his brothers that was involved in some stuff, and she claims that he you know, spoke on the business or whatever the case may be. So we gotta jump in here and we gotta dissect this, you know what I'm saying, because I mean, I haven't heard enough from Ceddy Nash drop yet on the situation, and hopefully he will speak on it. But I want you guys to share this video, get it, share this video throughout the YouTube streets, and let you know, because I mean, we got to talk about this. And the reason why I want to take the time out to talk about it, because you know, the stuff that's now coming out about the Ceddy Nash thing, right? And then we see the stuff that's coming out with the Chicago bloggers, Trenches News, Swiper, and you know, all of this stuff, right? I think that is crazy that we got bloggers, right? And I'm not saying anything is true or not true concerning either one of these situations. I'm just speaking in general, right? I think it's crazy that we have bloggers, right, that sit in these seats on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? They have big followings, right? And it's like, you know, these people are involved in this same stuff, you know what I'm saying, that's going on in these neighborhoods. They tied to it one way or another. Either they directly involved or they're around the people that's involved. And then they go out and they create these YouTube channels and then they just speak on all of this business. It's not like these guys are, you know what I mean, like you know, they just blogging on information. Like, these people are involved in this stuff that's going on in these neighborhoods, and then they create these platforms, they speak on the business, and then they sit down with the police and they debrief on people, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, you got people like right now, like when we look at the old Block 5, and I don't want to get too far off in that because I'm gonna do another blog on that, but it doesn't sound like any of those guys that sit told on one another, whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? So you got other people that's coming out that they're now saying all the snitches in the case, and these people are the people that's in the street, that's involved in all of this stuff. And yeah, y'all turning around and y'all working with the police, debriefing on people, and got like this stuff is crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna talk about that here in a little bit, man. But I want to talk about this Ceddy Nash thing, right? Because Ceddy Nash has been vocal on a lot of stuff, and I watch Ceddy Nash, you know what I'm saying? A lot of his videos on some of this stuff, man. I do watch the videos, so I'm not gonna sit up here and fake in front like I don't mess with Ceddy Nash videos and, you know, stuff like that. Ain't no beef or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna still watch them after this, but we just gotta speak on it, you know what I'm saying? Because we gotta, my position is that and whatever we doing, we gotta be 100, you know what I'm saying? If there's people that want to be on the other side that's in the streets and say, then be 100 with what you're doing. You gotta remember, y'all done already told us that he's created these people to do this. So if you've been created to do that, then do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to play the 50 like, you know, you this street person, but then you involved in all of it. Like, come on, man. You know what I mean? So what I'm gonna do is, fam, I'm gonna play some of the clip. I'm gonna play some of the clips from the woman video. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let her speak. I don't want to put words in her mouth and you know, allegedly this and that. I want to play it straight from her mouth so that we can hear what she's saying. You know what I mean? And then I'm gonna give you guys, and then I'm gonna start giving you some of my commentary and my thoughts on the situation, right? Because she says that Ceddy Nash told on his brother, you know what I'm saying? We got Ceddy Nash and AK-47 bum rushing her live, you know what I mean? which is crazy. So we can really talk about all this stuff, right? But let her speak, and then we gonna come back and we gonna get to it, right?
Okay, well, no one is keeping at this show. I really probably his money. You know, you work for 6 Toronto. Listen to Jay. Co-sign for whatever.
Hold on, let me see real quick.
Vague Media Magazine. I can't see. I'm going to put. What? Okay, user. I'm a block you. Do I have to put you on timeout, user? I'm going to put you on timeout, user. And yes, Ceddy Nash is a rat. What are you talking about? I'm getting this paperwork together right now as we speak. Don't even trip. It's been about 10, 11 years. His brother don't want to release the paperwork because the brother feel like because Ceddy Nash got a platform, he has a chance with his make-believe rap career. You're not going anywhere. You haven't gone anywhere, and you won't ever go anywhere. You're 35 years old. Hang it up, bucko. You and Sally Rue both got both got hairlines is come on. I can't even say what I want to say. Last time I tried to post my live live, they didn't even let me post my live live because they said I was doing too much cursing. So whatever notoriety that he got, so he not standing on business. And Ceddy Nash is his blood little brother. And you saying he spanked on dude back in the day about 11 years ago. Ceddy Nash told on him, whatever the case may be. Told on him and some folks named Yanni for the Manners. And now that Ceddy Nash has a platform, and the brother that spanked on him is an aspiring rapper at 35 years old, you know, he's hoping at his shop in the music scene. So, you know, that's basically how it's going right now. Basically, dude is looking for.
So basically what she's saying is that there was a situation where, you know what I'm saying, about 11 years ago where, you know what I'm saying, there was a, you know, a little situation, you know what I'm saying, there was some stepping going on, and she claims that Ceddy Nash told on his brother, you know what I'm saying. She even went so far to post, post the tweets and stuff from her brother, from Ceddy Nash's brother, speaking on the business. She also claimed that he got another brother that's a paid informant or something like that. Like, man, like this is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So these are some pretty strong allegations, right? I want to say this, right? It's obviously that Ceddy Nash knows this woman, right? Because he came into her live and spoke, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna put those statements up on the board so you guys can see it. So basically from what Ceddy Nash's statement is that when he gets to Sacramento, he's gonna basically have hands put on her that, you know, he got a sister for the fade, a sister from the set, and he wanna give her a fade, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be. So it's obviously that either she's telling the truth or she's lying, because it's obviously that, you know what I'm saying, Ceddy Nash feel a certain way because he like, you know what I'm saying, he gonna have somebody put hands on her, whatever the case may be. But it's obviously that, you know, she's from where she say she from. She know the people, you know, she named different people from the set, stuff like that. So my opinion is, I don't think that she's lying. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. Now, if she's declared to be a liar and it's proven that, I stand to be corrected. But you know what I'm saying, these days in the industry, you don't ever know what's going on. Like, if people telling the truth, they being 100, you know, stuff being staged, if people chasing clout, like, we don't ever know. But we do know that she did say that she did a video or a song with Ceddy Nash's brother. And she spoke about his mother and all of this other stuff. So she knows of his family. And I can understand it, because it's like, you know how you might have, like, say you got brothers and sisters, right? You might have your brother or your sister that may have friends or people they mess with, or you may have cousins that got people that they mess with. But that person that they mess with might not per se know you, but they know of you through your people, you know what I'm saying? But they don't know you per se. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, they know that this happened or this happened or this didn't happen. But it's just like, you know, because she did say that she don't know Ceddy Nash, you know what I'm saying? So it's obviously that somebody is giving her this information, a third party source that's giving her the information on what actually happened, you know, in this particular case. So, you know, and then you guys gotta understand this too, right? Whenever it's blood relatives, when you got stuff like this that's going on, in the days and times we living in today, and I can kind of agree with what the woman is saying as far as the brother don't want to release the paperwork because, you know, Ceddy Nash is famous now. So of course, with him, you know, being a famous blogger and YouTuber, you know, I'm pretty sure he got some connects and people that, you know, he's reached out and talked to or whatever the case may be. And he's looking, and his brother's looking for a way into the industry from what she's saying. And it does happen like that. You guys got to understand, right, that blood is going to always rule over, you know, these so-called street codes. For an example, I'm gonna say about 20 years ago, right? My people and them had some issues with some guys, right? And my cousins and them, you know, they slid, step, you know what I'm saying? Shout out some guys, whatever the case may be. One of my cousins, you know what I'm saying, actually told on my other two cousins, you know what I'm saying, back in the day on this particular case, right? And, you know, my cousin, them ended up with the jail, did time, whatever the case may be, got out, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, our oldest cousin that told on the other cousins, you know what I'm saying, yeah, you know, the family was mad and like, you know what I'm saying, woo, but at the end of the day, his mama's still our auntie. That's still our, you know what I'm saying, that's still my mama's sister, you know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? So yeah, now the family is not going to per se do business and, you know, do stuff like that with them because, and that's why when she posted the post on the thing, and I'm going to put it up, where, you know, the brother was like, yeah, man, you know, woo-de-woo, you know, if y'all choose to deal with them, that's on y'all. I already told y'all what it is. That's just how it be. It just be like, you know what? I ain't messing with you like that, but I ain't finna step over you. I ain't finna step on you and have you taken out because, you know what I'm saying, you still my mama and my daddy's son, you my brother, you know what I'm saying? I just ain't gonna deal with you, but that's just what it is. That's just how it go. You know what I'm saying? People gotta understand that. I grasp that, you know what I mean? So, you know, at the end of the day, did Ceddy Nash tell her not? Well, we waiting on the paperwork, you know what I'm saying? So this woman at some point is gonna have to produce the paperwork, or, you know what I'm saying? She said she got more that's coming, you know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to speak on this because it's crazy how, you know, you got these bloggers that be involved in a lot of this stuff that's going on in the streets. And then my thing is like, what's the message? Like, you know what I'm saying? I come from an era where it's like, yeah, people had to do what they got to do in the streets, but we trying to get out of this stuff and find a better way. You know what I'm saying? We not sitting up here glorifying this stuff and yeah, man, I'm woo and this and that just to be, you know what I'm saying, just to be clouded up. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, like people ain't, that's whack, that's lame. You know what I mean? Now, let me address AK-47, man. And this is not nothing personal. This is not no beef, and it's not no beef with none of these guys. We just speaking on it because you're in the industry, and I feel like, you know, people feel like they get so high on the platform where they don't have to address stuff like this, and they can just sweep it under the rug while pushing certain narratives. We don't do that over here. We shoot and we play everything fair. We shoot straight from the hip. Now, my thing is we got AK-47 right now. You on this woman live, threatening this woman and saying all of this stuff to this woman. Number one, you don't know this woman either. And I get it, because I mean, I watched AK-47 come up, watched Ceddy Nash, you know what I'm saying, come up. I feel in a certain particular way that AK-47 is responsible for the rise of Ceddy Nash, you know what I mean? But I feel like, you know, at the end of the day, man, you're not involved in this stuff, man. Like, let the woman speak what she's saying. That's between her and Ceddy Nash and the people that's involved, because at the end of the day, she knows Ceddy Nash. Ceddy Nash knows her. She's obviously from that set, because he said, when I get back to the set, I got somebody that's going to give you a fade, right? So he knows the woman. So my thing is, you got to let these people take care of their business. Like, why would you jump in here? Now, what if the woman, what if this woman, what she's saying is 100% true? Are you going to stop? Are you, now this is the thing that I want you guys to understand. And this is my thing to AK-47. if what this woman is saying is true, are you gonna stop messing with Ceddy Nash if it's proven that he did tell on his blood brother? This is the question that we gotta understand. You know what I'm saying? If what this woman is saying is true, are you gonna stop messing with Ceddy Nash? Okay? And the answer to that is no. You know what I'm saying? It was the same thing with 1090J. They got this guy on the news telling on people, and y'all still rock with this dude. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I don't get into these YouTube clips, because people don't be 100. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta keep it a sleeve, man. Y'all not keeping it a sleeve, man. Real talk. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get into these YouTube clicks and all this other stuff, man, because dudes be fake, they be phony, they be having all this stuff on them, you know what I'm saying? And then they just want to get around you to just tell your business, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, what do y'all think about this case? You know what I'm saying? With this Ceddy Nash. I mean, like, come on, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? If this is true, man, you told on your own blood brother, man. Like, come on, man. Like, that's, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the lowest of the low. Like, I mean, if you gotta tell on somebody, at least tell on somebody in the streets, not your own blood brother, your people. Now, I'm like, come on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying it's true, but if it is true, I mean, like, come on, family. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's why, man, listen, let me tell you, some of these guys that be on this blogging stuff, that be talking all this, like, listen, man, these dudes be inside. They do not be in a lot of this stuff that's going on, because they not like that, man. And this is why you don't see me clicking up, you know what I'm saying, with these YouTube guys. You know what I'm saying? If they dropping some stuff that's 100, I'm sharing it, I'm putting it out, but all that, you know what I'm saying, I don't get into that, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, the woman is coming out and she's saying that Ceddy Nash is a snitch. Ceddy Nash, you gotta, you know, you gotta respond to this, man, and you gotta straighten this stuff out, man. Cause I mean, I do watch Ceddy Nash, you know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't gonna cap, you know what I'm saying? I watch all the top bloggers, you know what I mean? But to be in the position that you're in, pushing these street rules and these street codes, and then you mixed up in some stuff like that, it's crazy, man. So y'all let me know what y'all thoughts is, man. Leave y'all comments below, man. And I'm signing off here on Israelite Talk TV. Shalom.